Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. In this video guys, we are checking out the MiSTerFPGA Super Nintendo, the SNES core, because it has received an update. Now this isn't available via update tool yet, but I'm sure it will get implemented in due time, probably sooner rather than later. Now I have to send a special thank you out to Sergiy, the developer behind the SNES core, and for the excellent changes and the improvements they just keep on bringing. Also have to send a shout out to Terminator 2K2 for helping me with this in the background and compiling the core for me, as well as that Wark91 for actually pinging me when, well, there was chatter of this earlier today. So this channel is a combination of lots of people helping me, so thank you guys. But what do we do here? It looks like Super Mario World, but here's a challenge. You need to get 50 coins as quick as possible, and there you go. I did that, probably not as quick as most of you guys out there, but hey, I'm here to let you guys know about this. The second challenge is an F-Zero challenge, and when you go into F-Zero, you pick out your 4 cars and you have to do 2 laps as quick as possible. Again, I'm probably going to do it slowly, but hey, you're here for the video and exactly what this is offering. Now, when it comes to collecting of cards, these games here, or these challenge cartridges, are the holy grail of collection. So as far as I know, there are 4 different variations, and the one that we're looking at here, we'll talk about the others. This one here is the campus challenge. It starts with Super Mario World, and that's what we had a look at. Then F-Zero, the 2 laps, and then it moves over to Pilotwings, which we'll see in just a minute. But what was amazing is back in the 90s, Nintendo produced a handful of these. This one that we're looking at here, the campus challenge, there's only 3 copies around. Now I don't know if there were 3 copies originally and then they got destroyed, and that is what was floating about, but these got preserved. And what's amazing, MiSTer's one of the best preservation tools out there for all our retro gaming, and to have these made available to play on the MiSTer with the work that Sergiy has done is just freaking amazing. I mean, just imagine back then in the 90s going to a mall and there's a competition and you're good at the game and it just chucks you into the challenge, and it literally is, you go in here, you do the 2 laps, you get your best score, and you see how well you can do. Now there were games that were already working, so out of the 4 that we're going to have a look at, this is the first one. Here you go, I've done the 2 laps there, and now we're going to move over to Pilotwings. Now in Pilotwings, I completely suck at this. Honestly, I only lasted a few seconds. That's what she said. Anyway, Pilotwings here, it's not a game that I played back on the Super Nintendo. I did play F-Zero quite a bit, and I did play Super Mario World a lot. In fact, one of the games I played a lot on the Super Nintendo was Super Mario World. But here we go, we're doing the challenge here, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail it very, very quickly. It did give me a hint saying, don't forget you have a parachute. I probably did forget that, but this is freaking amazing. This is the type of game you want to get when your friends are around and you've got a challenge and you're all playing with one another, right? Play this game, see if you can beat each other's scores. You get the total score down there, and that is what you run with. Anyway, let's have a look at the other cartridge, and then we'll look at the ones that were available previously to play. But this one here is only available on the latest MiSTerFPGA core that Sergiy has put on his GitHub. Here's the other one that has become playable. So in this one here, you have got 3 games, and this is known as PowerFest 94, released in 1994, like the title suggests. The first game that you come across is Lost Levels, and while I was trying to film this video, Lost Levels is bloody difficult, and all you need to do is the first level. And guess what guys, I couldn't do it, so I couldn't move over to Mario Kart, where I think you do like 5 laps of it, and you do Griffey Baseball, a game that I'm unfamiliar with and haven't heard of, and you just need to hit as many baseballs as you can with your bat. So really sorry about that guys, I haven't got the footage of that because I don't have the skills to do it, and I do like doing my own footage as often as I can because I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to test the games for myself. So just know that this has Lost Levels, Mario Kart, which isn't in this video, and Griffey Baseball. So yeah, if you can complete the first level, it's banging, but this is a different one. I think this was in, like, was it one of the Super Mario All-Stars? I think it's on there, but it's a bloody difficult game. So let's have a look at the games that were already playable because they are very, very interesting. Those you've been able to play for a while. So the new additions are the ones that we're going to look at: Campus Challenge and PowerFest 94. Just absolutely freaking amazing. And there goes Mario, me just jumping down there. That's a gap you're supposed to jump over and not jump into. Anyway, I think it just gets worse from here. Now moving on to the next one. So this is Star Fox. This has been playable for quite some time, and apparently this Star Fox one, there were around 2,000 copies made. It's still very, very rare. And while I was researching the video and doing an article over on Metal Game Solid, I had a look on eBay to see how much this was actually going for. And right now there is one on eBay for sale for $4,200. So still quite a chunk of change for something, well, for a cartridge out there. But hey, it's out there for collectors, and there are only around 2,000 of them. It's just amazing that we can play this stuff on the MiSTer. This isn't something new. It's something that's been playable for a while, but it's something new to me because as the other games got compatibility, I was like, oh, there's all these other games. Let's have a look at them. So yeah, Star Fox, been there a while. Do try it out. You get a certain amount of time that you have in order, I think, to get as far as you can. And I kind of got to the second level, and then I was like, yeah, let me kind of turn this off and move over to the next game. So this one here is the Donkey Kong Country competition, released in 1995, and this is the least rarest out of all of them, but it is very, very rare. There was around 2,500 copies of this made, and guess what? Checking on eBay, there is currently one listed for $15,000. So if you have 15k lying around and this is what you want, maybe you want to make that purchase. Definitely too rich for me, but absolutely amazing. This stuff just amazes me. So also someone actually mentioned to me that Star Fox and Donkey Kong Country, once like Nintendo finished with the competitions and they ended, they sold the remaining stock to subscribers of Nintendo Power Magazine for around $45 each. So if you're around then and you bought it, well, you can get yourself a nice chunk of change, or you can keep it and know that you are preserving a little bit of Super Nintendo history. Honestly, guys, I am so amazed by this because I never knew about this. I just found out about this today and I was like, wow, I mean, I didn't even know about Star Fox and Donkey Kong Country, but this is what I like about retro gaming. Like, there's a lot that I know, but there's also a lot that I discover and find out. Anyway, let's kind of like do a conclusion and end the video. Guys, this is just freaking amazing. What I'm really interested in is anyone out there that was actually around when these competitions were taking place. Did you attend one? Did you win something? Like, what the heck was it like? Like, honestly, I'm just amazed. I heard about this and I was like, wow. And on my drive home from work, I was calling a friend and I was like, hey, dude, guess what? This is out. And he was like, oh yeah, I know about them. There's Donkey Kong, there's Star Fox. And I was like, wow, I have never heard of these. So guys, absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know if these are available via update tool yet, but if you are, if they're not and you're interested in getting these, then let me know down in the comments and maybe I can add like the core, a compiled version of the core. And you also need a specific version of the MiSTer main, which is the operating system. Maybe I can host them on Metal Game Solid on my Discord server so you guys can grab these and enjoy them, because Sergiy 320 is the guy that's behind this, but I don't know when this will get implemented to the main or whether it's on the MiSTerFPGA Discord server. I mean, it may be there already, but hey, do let me know if you want to check this out and I will try and host it somewhere for you guys. But that's it, guys. Absolutely amazing. Just blown away by this information today. The fact that these kind of competitions were there, these cartridges were there that essentially had free games, but it had a limiter on the game for this competition. So you had like a 3-in-1 car and custom kind of equipment in there, so it wouldn't work on the regular SNES core. And Sergiy 320 is always improving stuff. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, a subscription and a like is always super duper appreciated. Turning on those notification bells really does help out as well. And if you want to go a little bit further, I do have a Patreon set up. Anyway, guys, this is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.